Hey, hi. I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. It's time for another reading. I'm just making it so it's not so windy in here, because obviously we're in the trailer. This way, like the cards, they won't fly away. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're going to use a Wonderland Tarot. See the Wonderland Tarot? And then we're going to use the Hoyle Waterproof deck. But let's see what we got going on here. Looks a little dirty, a little campy, but it's okay. These cards are pre-shuffled. We're just going to get a general energy card. I hope everybody's doing okay. Oh, I found this shell yesterday, so we're going to try to use that as to hold the general energy card, okay? General energy card is the Star. Healing energy. All right. We like that, right? We like the healing energy. You know? Let me see. Can you guys see that? Oh, kind of. The lighting isn't too great in here because I'm just using natural sunlight, but for the camera, I don't know, but I'll try to do the best I can to explain them to you. But the Star card is about healing energy. Now, in the reverse, it's about treachery, though. Yeah, this is about somebody or something happening that's a treacherous act. Yeah. So, yeah, let's find out what this is all about. Really. We're going to start off here with 5 cards. 5 cards to start out. Uploads here are really bad. The video I made yesterday, it took the whole entire day until night for me to get it uploaded. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try. Okay, where's my little holder? Oh, I don't need it. It's not that windy because I fixed the door, so we'll see. So we got 2. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Maybe this is you going through some healing energy, trying to heal it up, right? It's always nice. Kind of sort of what I'm doing, right? Healing energy. Going out into nature. We're at the beach. I like the beach. I like to come here. I like the wilderness too. I like the mountains too, but gotta switch it up. But yeah, if you are new here, I wish the same for you. I hope you're having a pleasant healing journey. It's never really that pleasant when you're trying to go through some healing because you gotta kind of think about stuff, but let's hope you're doing okay. We are out camping because this is my favorite thing to do. And yeah, if you like the way I read, you can subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. I'll have a lot of people coming here who watch anonymously. They don't want anybody to know they're watching tarot or that they're going through anything. So however you want to do it, it's fine with me, as long as you're getting that help that you need to heal. Yeah. I'll still be here tomorrow. Unless, of course, something happens, uploads are bad, I'll let you guys know. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So somebody here definitely wants to create something, right? You want to plant some seeds. You want to move forward. You want to fix something, right? You want to nurture something, right? In the reverse, this is about you maybe even thinking about it, but not really taking action. Or this could be that you don't want to plant seeds in a certain particular place or with a person or whatever, right? Maybe somebody came and made you an offer of some sort and you're like, nah, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that. The first 2 cards that came out. Okay. The first card that came out, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So if this is your energy, you're good. You're kind of doing all right. Healing, doing well. Because 9 of Pentacles is about a person who can take care of themselves. They're substantial, or they're, what do you call it? They are somebody who can support themselves, right? They are independent. They are financially secure, something like that, right? So you could be in that energy right now. That's good. That's a good way to start, But then we have the Chariot in reverse. And the Chariot in reverse, oh, I'm getting some sort of ideas or thoughts right here. Now, when I look at the card, I don't know if you can see it. It's in the reverse. You see that guy? He's like spying on somebody. He's watching somebody. But it's in the reverse, and when it's in the reverse, when he's watching you. So somebody could be watching you, keeping an eye on you, right? Somebody who doesn't have it all together, though. This is someone who is maybe this treacherous person we were talking about earlier. Somebody could be watching you, because a Chariot in reverse is like forward movement. It's like it's all good, but when it's in the reverse, it's not all good. So you could have somebody who is treacherous or corrupt or bad watching you, right? You know, if you're doing well and all that stuff, of course people gonna be watching you. They're gonna be watching out of jealousy or envy or hate or something, right? There's always gonna be a hater out there. Just keep doing what you're doing and enjoying yourself. That's all you can really do. But we definitely have somebody who's watching you. All right. Now, the spy card didn't come out. You know, the card of, what do you call it? The Page of Swords. It didn't come out. But this is giving me that energy. So look out. We also have the Ten of Swords here. Now, this is in the reverse. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse. You could be out doing things to make you feel better. You could be doing things, maybe you got backstabbed somehow, some way, and you are letting those knives fall out your back, right? Somebody could be watching you go through some sort of healing or just enjoying your life, right? But in the end, what's really happening here is somebody is letting those knives fall out their back. Now, if it's not you, if you're feeling okay and feeling good, somebody could be watching you to see how you let those knives fall out your back, and they want to do that next. That's another thing that I'm thinking of. So it just all depends. And like I said before, you know, like for example, people come to the channel to watch what I have to say and to heal from it. And a lot of people, they want to do it anonymously, and that's fine. Do it. At least you're doing it. Right? So somebody could actually be watching anonymously how somebody did it because they want to do it too. And it looks like you're headed there, though, because that Ten of Swords in the reverse is telling me that the knives are falling out. So this could even be someone's hater. This could be your haters watching you. How did you do it? And then they're taking the advice and doing it. You know? Hey, do it however you can do it. If you can find a way to heal, if you got to do it anonymously or hide to make yourself better, do it. It's no one's business anyways. If you want to get better and you're around a whole bunch of toxic people, treacherous people, and you want to get better, you get better. Because at the end of the day, all you have is you. So good job if that's you, right? Look at that Justice card. The perfect card to get after that whole explanation, right? You can receive justice. Now, this is the obstacle or advice. Now, the obstacle here is, am I going to get justice? Am I going to let these knives fall out? Am I going to get better? You might be thinking that that's an obstacle, but the advice here is, yes, you can get that. You just got to work at it. That's all. You got to work at it. You got to see how to do it. You know, how to find your peace. But you can get there. And then we have the Queen of Oysters right here. And in the end, you're going to be like the Queen of Oysters. Stable, right? Queen of Oysters, if the king doesn't come out in the tarot right here, that means that you could be single or I'm sorry, you could be divorced or widowed. Or a separation has happened, right? Something like that. But you are, you know, looking back, like at the end here, you're looking back at all this that you went through and how you got there. And you end up the Queen of Pentacles, right? Earth sign. And that's good. You know, sometimes, you know, you just got to heal on your own. It ain't nobody's business but your own, right? If you keep your head up, if you keep working at it, you're going to be this Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very generous and kind person. She's stable. She's grounded. She's got her head in the right place. She or he, whoever, right? If it's a he, that means that this is somebody who's more privy to people's emotions. That's all. No big deal, right? But we have this Queen of Oysters upright, stable, and all this. So you could be watching, somebody here could be watching another person who is single, abundant, can take care of themselves, watching them. How did they let those knives fall out from the past? And then they got justice. You can do this too. And this is how you could end up being, you know, somebody who is like that. So the bottom of the deck, we talked about it. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead with the Hoyle deck and find out a little bit more. Now today, I'm going to try to go quickly because, you know, the uploads. But today I got the Gypsy deck. So hopefully if we have enough time, you know, let's just try to get this through. Okay, I already see some good stuff. So basically, somebody is watching someone who is in King of Wands energy, right? Now, the King of Wands also doubles as a magician. This is a person who has manifested for themselves the best that they can. They took a leap of faith, and that leap of faith was for themselves, right? And it could be because they found out about some lies. Yeah, Five of Swords, lies, or people trying to scheme and scam. Somebody could have just realized that all the people around them were not good for them. They were lying, they were scheming, they were scamming. So what they did, they took a leap of faith for themselves and started manifesting for themselves, not worrying about those people in the past, right? And eventually became a leader in their own right, right? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Now, this could be this person that absolutely loves themselves, and that's why they did it. Or it could be that this person made it and other people love them too, whatever, right? But in the reverse, of course, like I said before, you're going to have those haters. So this person could have a lot of haters. Why? Because they decided to heal themselves and to become a better person, to change their life, to heal from their traumas. That's why people hate this person. Possibly because people are afraid to face their traumas, and this person wasn't. You know what? We are all afraid to face our traumas. If you don't think that this person was afraid, you're wrong. Because it takes a lot of guts and strength to actually face the traumas, go into that dark night of the soul, and this person did it. If you're mad at that person for trying to heal themselves, then you have a problem that you need to heal. But if you're like, yeah, that person did it, they faced it, I'm strong enough to do it, I can do it too, you can end up like that Queen of Oysters. Okay? We have the Chariot card. Okay, we have 1, 2, and 3. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody is possibly seeing, you know, with this Six of Swords, that they got to leave this situation, go somewhere better, find somewhere better to heal themselves, right? Because wherever they're at, it's toxic. And like I said before, if you're around a bunch of toxic people or people who aren't good for you, you got to get away from them, right? So somebody here might realize that, oh, this is what that person did. They got away from all the toxic people and they went somewhere better to heal, right? So that's what somebody could be thinking. And then in the reverse, this is like, darn, I wish I could do that, but I can't leave this toxic situation right now. So you could have some ties to this that you can't just up and leave, right? Could be kids, your job, whatever, right? We have the Five of Cups, and this is about sad over the loss of a relationship because somebody was playing games. And now they're feeling trapped. Okay, so that's what this is. This is somebody watching another person from a distance manifest and do great things for themselves. But this person is kind of Six of Swords reverse. They can't leave where they're at. And this is someone that you both know each other, whoever these two are. You both know each other. I don't know who is it, okay? But that person is really sad that they lost that relationship with you. Why? Because they were playing games. They were playing around. And now, because of all that, they're trapped where they're at. Possibly got into a relationship or a situationship, or somehow they got into something that now they're trapped in it. Somebody could have gotten married and really didn't want to. Maybe they did it to spite this person, right? Whatever they did, somebody could have done something to spite another person to make them jealous or mad, but you really didn't, because if you look, this person ain't even facing this way. This person kind of said, okay, I'm walking away from that. I'm going to do my own thing. I don't even care about them anymore. And somebody realizes that, and they're like, oh man, now I'm stuck in this, and I don't know what to do. But we do have the Ten of Swords here. So it does look like that someone is going to get unstuck or let those knives fall out. Somebody might even realize that, you know what, I got into this situation. I didn't really want to be in it. And I'm just going to come clean. And that's what you got to do. You got to speak up. You got to be a person of strength. You got to speak up. You don't like something, speak up. Tell them. If you don't want to be in that relationship, speak up. tell them. You know what I mean? Don't be stuck somewhere where you don't want to be. Oh, well, I might lose a lot of money. Well, you know what? You could lose your whole life and be sad your whole life and depressed your whole life if you stay with something. You can just remake that money back. You can build yourself back up again. You know? You can't, you know, a lot of people so worried about money, doing money for this, money for that. But you're going to realize later on that money just doesn't buy you happiness. It really doesn't. Yeah, Six of Swords. It's toxic where you are. We already know about this card, so let's keep going. Queen of Swords. This is somebody who wants the truth and speaks the truth. So you might just decide to speak the truth because you want those knives to fall out. You don't want to deal with this situation anymore. You're tired. You've been watching this person succeed, right? You got to pick which side you're on, because now I'm talking to this person, right? You could just be somebody who's just doing your own thing and you're happy, right? So now we're talking about this person. And this person is like, okay, I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to tell the truth, and I want the truth, right? So somebody may end up in this situation. Why? Because they want these knives to fall out. They want to be able to speak the truth. They want to be honest, but they got to make a choice on whether or not they're going to do it or how they're going to do it, right? Because we also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and this is about not wanting to give to this situation anymore. Somebody's tired. They're tired. They know it's toxic. They don't want to be part of it. They've been watching someone grow, and now they're like, darn, I want to grow too, right? Then we have the Justice card. Is this person going to get justice? What's going to happen? Or what could happen, right? What could happen? Because, you know, you got to put in the work. You got to do things that's best for you. You know, that's the only way to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? I need one more card. One more card. Bottom of the deck. Still got that Six of Swords, right? That could tell me that somebody actually does leave a situation to go somewhere better for themselves, right? Yeah, look, they're letting go. Somebody's going to have justice once they let go. Four of Pentacles is about being a miser or holding something close to your chest. Somebody is going to get justice if you let go of this situation, because we have the Nine of Wands here. This doubles as a Sun card, and this is telling me that you have been enlightened. You know what's going on now, and now you want justice for yourself. Why? Because we have the Eight of Cups here, and the Eight of Cups also doubles as a Moon card, which is also telling me you see the truth, right? Or there's secrets and illusions, and you want to find them out, right? You don't see the truth yet, but you know there's something going on, right? When it's in the upright, you don't quite see it yet. This could also be Eight of Cups walking away. So this could be somebody walking away because they see the truth and they want to let this go. They don't want to deal with this any longer. They know it's toxic. They want to leave this place and go somewhere better. Good for you. I mean, this hasn't happened, and it may never happen if you don't make the right decisions for yourself. If you make the right decisions for yourself, you can move forward and have justice and be happy again, or to start whatever. But you have to take the right steps to help yourself first. You got to get away from all these toxic people, places, and things that you're dealing with. Right? Okay. Queen of Oysters. Ooh. Queen of Oysters. Queen of Oysters. Queen of Oysters. It is. That one's like this. Three of Cups. Now, this could be a third party or a situation. It just really depends, right? Somebody could be talking in your ear, telling you what to do and how to do it, whatever, right? You got to make the choice for yourself, right? Don't let anybody talk in your ear and tell you what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you, okay? Don't ask for people's opinions, because their opinions are only for them. They don't know what's best for you. That's why it's good for you to step away and think about this for a minute. What are you going to do? Six of Cups. Well, the first thing is you're going to love yourself. Six of Cups is also the Lover's card. Okay? You could be thinking about your past and how you loved certain things, and now you just don't feel that way anymore, and you're going to make that change to love yourself or these things you used to love. Yeah, there's a truth. Ace of Swords. You're looking for the truth. And the truth here is that Seven of Swords. Somebody was trying to get away with something. You're going to figure out that somebody was trying to get away with something or try to use you or take advantage of you. You wanted to build a good future with them, but they were Seven of Pentacles reversed. They weren't even focusing on that. They were focusing on what they could get from you for free. Freeloader. I'm hearing freeloader, right? So now we have the Gypsy cards. Let's see what comes out with these. All right. One fell on the floor. Hello. So this was first. This was second, third, fourth, and fifth. So this person had hope. Whoever you're watching, they had hope. They believed in themselves, right? That's why, you know, you see in the picture, this woman is like throwing flowers out as the ship goes away. She's like, farewell. You know what I mean? Farewell to you, because I'm going this way. All right. The Chariot, this person who's watching or spying on this person, they are considered a thief here. This person was trying to steal something, steal energy, steal time, whatever. This person just was not good. Lover. This was a lover. This is somebody, that's why I told you, these people know each other. So it could have been a past lover. You know, that you are letting the knives fall out of your back because, you know, you're going to let them go. That's the only way to let this ex-lover or whatever go, is by letting the knives fall out and separating or saying farewell to them. This person could have done that. This person could have known that whoever they were with eventually figured out that is a thief. And they tried to maybe steal my heart. And they could have for the time being. But somebody here was like, no, I don't want that anymore. I'm going to let these knives fall out. I'm not going to play the victim. I'm just going to move on with life. And that's what they did. Justice, officer, right? Somebody here could have been involved or been an officer or been in the military or something like that, right? You could, you may have to seek assistance from an officer. Maybe get a restraining order. Maybe if this person is to keep bothering you, you might have to do that. You might have to deal with the courts or whatever. Something like that. I don't know. You know, somebody might get in trouble, pay a fine. I don't know. Oh, some money here. Somebody might get some money, or you might realize you still have money left after this whole ordeal. Somebody could have had to, you could have had, somebody here could have had to go to the police and say, hey, they robbed me, or they stole from me, they stole this, that, and they stole some money. So somebody could realize that somebody stole money from them. They might have to go to court or to the police or something. You know, and it sucks, but half the time it usually gets to that point where we're finally stolen from or taken advantage of, or something triggers us so much that we have no choice but to let that go. And it looks like somebody may have taken money from another person. That sucks. But you're not the only one. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel embarrassed. I've been stolen money from too. It happens to the best of us. So try to get over that and just gain your money back, or just, you know, get back to however you were. Because in this case, the money is not the most important thing. Keep your dignity. Respect yourself. Have the courage to tell this person to get away from you or go away or whatever, right? Commit to yourself. Honor, courage, and commitment, right? Honor yourself, right? So in the end here with this Three of Cups here, this could actually be a celebration if it all goes in your favor. This could be a celebration. Celebration to you for making the right choice for yourself. If you don't feel comfortable where you're at, if you feel like something's off, it probably is. Follow your intuition. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonated, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, keep it true love energy. Happy, friendly, loving types. We have nothing to fear as long as we stay calm and cheerful. I'm Mona. It's Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you next time.